boat. Okay?
Boat.
Madelyn Cline sleeping on boat. Okay.
Okay. I'm following.
Main
Yeah.
character, John B. Enters
Hmm.
boat.
Madeline and John in boat.
In boat, yes. John B. borrows some scuba gear. Madelyn Cline wakes up to see John B. borrowing scuba gear. Okay. So, now, she knows John B. has borrowed scuba gear. Only she knows. Correct. Because we love our chill experience, you know. Love to wake up, be tired, you know, just relax.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start with that. There.
Maybe, some ASMR.
Yeah.
Um,
Hello, welcome. I'm gonna tantalize your ears.
Maybe I'll get out my piano.
I'll start munching on some cucumber or something. Now this is a juicy,
I don't know about that one.
this is a juicy pickle. Oh yeah.
That's not very chill.
Oh.
I don't like that.
Oh, sorry.
No,
All right. Well, you just.
bad.
I'm gonna mix this salad here. Oh yeah.
Oh, wow. Salad tossing
That's,
ASMR.
I'm
I
gonna
like
toss
that.
that salad. Oh my! Get my grubby little fingers deep in the ranch salad. Oh, yummy, yummy. That's how we should just that's our bonus content. It's just ASMR. It's like 25 minutes of just straight ASMR. Oh, I'm dirty.
ASMR.
I'm gonna need some hand sanitizer.
Eat pics, the usual.
Nice. Yeah, feet pics, ASMR, and piano playing. That'll
I
be
think that's a much better idea than a bake sale.
yeah. So no bake sale. We're just gonna sell feet pics. Subscribe to our OnlyFans where we will sell.
How's that going, by the way? How's your bake sale plans going?
Oh, it's great. Well, I'm waiting for there to be some kind of fat. Man, now I'm pasty white and my hair is garbage. Don't worry about that. Well, I'm waiting for nicer weather when there might be a street festival or something to set up a booth. And yeah, I don't know. I think it'll be really fun. And I thought about too. Next time there's some kind of street festival, maybe I'll go out and do some kind of on the street video. I don't know. I thought that would just be fun. Go around, talk to people about their booze, recommend them our podcast.
You're gonna need a longer USB cable for that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Most definitely. Well, honestly.
You might need a USB cable a few miles long to get back to your computer.
Yeah. No. My friend will just carry the computer. So he'll carry the computer, and I'll talk to the computer.
Nice.
And then we can have people Skype us during it, and they can be a part of it too. Be like, "Hi, I'm here on the street with
have a telepresence."
Yeah, I could be on the street, be like,
Wow.
"Hi, I'm with Joanne and her honey bake sale. She's selling honey." Now on the Zoom here, we have Obama. Hello, I love your bake sale. I think that would be pretty awesome. You could walk around like with special guest on Zoom here. We have Stinky Pete. Now, Joanne, tell Stinky Pete, how would you sell him your goods? And then she'd be like, "Oh, wow, well, I grow my own bees, which make the honey." Like, wow, all right.
Why don't you just ask Joanne yourself.
Well, I will. See, most of it will just be me talking to the
Why
person. But
why does Stinky Pete need to be there?
because he can ask his own questions, add, and oh my god, and add more insight. You know, Sticky B could be like, "Hey man, how old your bees are or something." She's like, "Well, that's a good question. Our bees are from a range of young to old." But yeah, I don't know. I think it'll be fun though.
Wow. Bees with different ages, you don't say.
Yeah, you know. But I don't know. I think it'd be fun. You know, maybe I'll make us some merch. Try to sell some merch on, you know, sell some cookies, sell some merch. Maybe put our podcast on a CD, sell the CD. You know.
Wow. No, man, you gotta put it on vinyl. It's all about vinyl these days, okay?
Well, since we're a visual podcast, you know, I wanted to be a DVD so then they could see it too. You know.
Oh, okay. Well, you said CD.
I did the first time.
It's
Yes.
not video.
But the problem with vinyl is I don't think it could hold. That's gonna be like two records, both sides. Like part 3 of podcast episode 1, flip side A on record 2.
Vinyls usually have a whole album on them, right? And,
Well, I have the
musical album is usually at least 30 minutes long.
I don't. It's like 20 on each side, I think.
Is it?
Yeah, because I have Justice for All, the Metallica album. All those songs are super long. It's like 2 songs per side. Because they're like 8-minute songs. Yeah.
All right, well, we'd probably need 2 vinyls per episode, but you know, it's fine.
I mean, our original logo was made for, you know, like a CD cover. So we could scale it up, put it on a record.
There you go.
The 2 Guys, 1 Toilet record. Oh, that's what we should do. We should just make the best of. Just take little snippets, the best moments of it, and make that a record. We could sell that. The best of 2 Guys, 1 Toilet on vinyl.
Godspeed, Kevin.
Yeah. But you know, I don't know.
I'll just burn it to a vinyl on my PC vinyl tray. You know.
Yeah.
my,
How hard could it be? You know.
my vinyl disc tray.
That's why CDs
Just
easier.
burn it there.
Because I can burn CDs right now. You know. It's way easier.
Do you actually have a disc drive?
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, I have a disk drive. I downloaded all my CDs to my computer, and then I made a best of mix, and I burned that onto a CD. So I could easily make us some CDs right now. You know.
Man, look at this. Look at this Zoomer. Zoomer's still using CDs.
Hey, CDs are fire.
Wow. You're more old fashioned than I am.
Well, for a long time, I didn't have like Spotify Premium or anything, and so I didn't really want to use my data. And so every time I would drive in the car, I would just listen to CDs. And I did that until about last year, I think. So I have a pretty good CD collection, you know.
Wow.
But
I don't think I've ever used the CD player on my car.
Yeah, I kind of like it. I don't know.
Or any car I've owned.
Yeah.
I don't think.
I don't know. It's like the only time I'll listen to a full album is when I listen to a CD. Otherwise, I normally don't.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, you can still listen to a full album on a music streaming service.
I can, I know, but do I want to? Not really. Because normally, I like if I want to listen to because like if I want to listen to a band, like on Spotify, it has the like everything from this artist, you know,
there's a
the artist playlist or whatever. It's all their songs. That's what I just listened.
Yeah, they'll have a playlist with all their songs on it. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's usually not in order, and that's just what I listen to.
Oh.
So.
Yeah.
But
That is one of the biggest shortcomings of Spotify, is that there isn't just a way to go to a list of all their songs and then just click the top song and have it play every song.
we just go to discography and then you can go down.
Well, you can go through all their albums, sure, but if you like start playing an album, it will only play that album, right?
I don't think so.
It's not gonna bring if you, because when you go to their discography, it lists their albums. It doesn't list their songs.
It does.
Does it?
Yeah. Well, on the computer, if you do it on the computer, it has the album name and then it has all the songs in it, and you can go down. You can look at it as just the albums, but you can also do it.
It's different on PC.
It
right?
is, yeah. Because like on my computer, I can look at all the albums with all the songs. I'm pretty sure you can do it on the phone too. Let me look. But yeah. I don't know.
No. Okay, so if I start playing the last song on an album in an artist's discography, and I hit next, or oh no, I had it on shuffle. Let me try that again. Okay, yeah, no, it does work.
Yeah. Bam. The power of knowledge. But the other thing too is like owning the CD or owning the record is just kind of cool in general too, you know. So I'm like, yeah, I got it on my phone. Like, look at this. I've got the CD. I went out and bought this, and now I have it. You know. I think there's something cool about that.
Yeah. I certainly see the appeal. It feels more personal.
Yeah.
Right? It feels more intentional. Like you really liked this music, so you decided to buy it.
Yeah.
Whereas with Spotify or music streaming, you can just pull it up and play it.
Yeah.
It doesn't require any investment on your part.
Yeah. It shows you're more of a fan, you know. You're actually buying the CD.
Yeah, there's good and bad things to it, you know.
Yeah.
Because this way it's much easier to like hear new music, to try out new artists.
Yeah.
See what different music sounds like. But yeah, you are kind of losing that personal touch.
Yeah.
Yeah, and your music experience becomes more aloof, less just. It's so much harder to focus, I guess.
Yeah.
You maybe have less of an appreciation for any given thing that you listen to.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's just I feel more supportive, I think, when I buy the CD, you know? Like I like this so much that I buy it and I actually have it, you know, in my possession. It's no NFT. But yeah. The other thing
that like if you like a stream of a song is going to give most artists a fraction of a cent. Like it's just pretty much nothing.
Yeah.
So yeah, buying an album is much more supportive. But I am a cheapskate, and that costs money.
Yeah.
And why would I do that when I could just spend $10 a month,
or free with ads,
and listen to anything I want? I'm not gonna listen to ad-supported Spotify anymore.
We're past that.
Yeah, I'm past that.
Now that we were raking the
past-
money from...
I'm past radio.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know about that. You do listen to a channel that is basically the radio.
Okay, but it doesn't have ads.
It may not have ads, but it has a guy
Well,
talking in
sure,
between songs.
I will listen to radio shows like A State of Trance.
I think
It's pretty much the only one, really.
I think we've talked about this before in an old episode about you listening to this guy, but I don't get it. Like, I just want to listen to the music. If he was funny, like the Bob and Tom show, all right, I get it. But the guy's just like, yes, I am Hage Farabajar. I don't remember his name. And I'm talking to the artist who made this song. How are you? I'm good. It's like, I don't care.
I like hearing little bits and bobs from the DJ every now and then. I really don't mind it. I think it kind of adds to the listening experience. But ads certainly do not. So that's why I usually don't listen to radio.
And that's why we don't let Tony play on the speaker.
Yeah, ads suck.
Yeah.
Ads are no fun to listen to.
Yeah. Another thing I don't like about Spotify is like it has like if you go to a creator, it has like their channel, which is just all their music, and then they have one that's like stuff like their channel. But every time I'll find a new band that's like a similar genre to other stuff I like. I find this band, I click on stuff like them. It's just already songs that I already have liked. Like it rarely shows me brand new songs. Like I'll click on a band never heard before. It'll just pop up stuff that I already like. Sometimes it'll pop up some new stuff, but it's always like stuff I already know. Like
what do you like a song station?
Yeah, so like when you go...
You're bringing up a station?
Yeah, like a station. So like, if I go to a random band, it like... Here, hold on. I'll go to Van Halen because this is the first thing that popped up. Like you scroll down and it's got... This is Van Halen, which is all their stuff. And then it has Van Halen Radio. And the radio is just...
Sure.
I don't know, I feel like it should be... songs that I haven't really heard or like newer stuff, but it's just like,
well, that's because you're listening to Van Halen.
Well, yeah, I know. I know.
There's no new music coming out like that.
No, I mean the songs that are on there put more songs that I don't know from other bands.
In my experience, Spotify does that quite a bit.
Well, they have like the Discover Weekly, but like I clicked on the Van Halen.
No. If you just listen to bring up any song you like or whatever, you right click it and you go to Song Radio. It comes up with a bunch of similar stuff.
Yeah, but it's a lot of times like already stuff that I know.
Well, I don't know. I think maybe you just need to go to something different than like Van Halen. Because,
okay, that was just
like I was saying,
what I was already listening to, and I just picked it. But like if I pick like Soulfly, which is a band I just found, and
there's no more 80s music coming out.
I know, but I mean like if I pick like Soulfly, I think they're still making music. And they're kind of tied in with Sepultura. Even if I click on them, it still pops up a lot of stuff that I already have liked.
Let's go to Muse. Let's go to one of my favorite artists, Muse. Everyone loves Muse.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to a song. I'm gonna go to their most popular song, and I'm gonna go to Song Radio. Yes, this has a lot more stuff I've heard before, but like there's also a fair amount of music here that haven't heard.
Yeah.
And like, I think you just need to go to more like less popular artists. Because yeah, when you go to a popular artist like this, you're gonna end up with a lot of stuff you've already heard.
Yeah. I think I just probably because I'm just I look at a lot of like metal and stuff like that I've just kind of already found everything and nothing new is coming. But
I don't think you have. I think you just are just listening to mainstream stuff, you know?
I don't know about that, dude. I'll listen to Nirvana. Actually, I don't really like Nirvana. But
like Unleash the Archers. You like Unleash the Archers, right?
Yeah.
They are actually more not just insanely popular.
It's like Arch Enemy.
So, or Arch Enemy, sure. Let's go to Song Radio for Unleash the Archers. Yeah, I've heard a lot of this stuff before, but like,
I mean, it still shows me new stuff, but it's a good chunk of it is already stuff that I know, and that's not something I like. But talking about music, a dude named Morgan Wallace, I don't know if you know this guy, he keeps popping up everywhere for me. All my friends keep posting. At first, I thought it was a guy that I knew, like from Washington or something, and he made an album or something. No, it's just a guy named Morgan Wallace, and he's blowing up. I don't know this guy. I've never heard his stuff, but he's everywhere. I'm thinking he's country. I'm not sure, but
why should I care about Morgan Wallace?
I don't know. Everybody does for some reason though, and I don't know why.
Wallen?
No. Morgan Wallace on Spotify.com. I don't know. He keeps popping up everywhere for me though, and I don't know who he is, and I don't really care to listen to what he's got. But
I am not seeing a Morgan Wallace.
No. Morgan. Oh, maybe it's Wallen.
Well, that's what I just said.
Well, I know, but I in my notes I wrote Wallace. No, it's Wallen. My bad, pimp.
Yeah, this guy's got a song with 352 listens. 352 million, I should say.
Oh. He's on tour. I bet my
He's
neighbor
definitely looks like the cover art of a country artist.
Yeah. He's got a mullet. He's for sure country. But yeah, I don't know.
Never heard of him before.
Me neither, but he's blowing up for some reason.
I think you just got country bumpkin friends.
I very much do, and this is what I get, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Let's move on from music, I think, though. I think we've got enough music talk in here.
Have we? Have we now?
I mean, unless you got more, I'll talk about some music.
Have you seen the Spotify DJ thing, AI DJ that they came out with recently?
The one that you just put in whenever you want and it makes music? Or
no. No, you just click it, you just go to it, and it'll just start bringing up music for you, and it'll talk to you. It's like, hey, I'm Xavier, and we're gonna go back into the history of your listening. Here's one that you listened to a lot in 2018. Remember that year? That year was crazy. Anyway, here's a song. Here's one by Muse, and then it starts playing.
It's gonna be. I already know mine. It'll be Slayer. It's gonna be Slayer or Pantera. Here's your 2018. It's Slayer, of course.
And then we'll click the button, and it'll be like, oh, okay, mixing it up. Now we're playing
Slayer again. You've only listened.
Now we're playing jazz. And whenever you click the tap the AI, the little circle logo, it'll switch genres or
Yeah.
categories or something.
This is crazy. The past 4 years, from 2016 to 2020, you've only listened to Slayer. That'd honestly be kind of funny. It's just like you only listen to one thing for a couple years. Like, all right, let's bring up something new. It's Slayer. How about you listen to Slayer? I can't find anything new.
Well, okay.
One album only by Slayer. I don't know. I think that'd be funny though. But okay, so let's move on, I guess, a little bit from this music talk here. So we actually got a comment. I actually was going to talk about this at the beginning of the episode, but whatever. We'll come back here. So we actually got a comment, and let me look it up real quick because I want to give credit where credit is due because we love our commenters here.
Yeah.
So
Probably our first comment since Seth showed up.
actually, we had comments before that, and they were on
Did
the
we?
ad. Yeah.
Oh, well, sorry that I probably kept yelling at everyone to comment, and you might have already commented. Thank
Yep.
you for commenting.
Hold on. Sorry. This is tough.
I honestly have not paid super close attention to it because I don't control the YouTube account, and I don't get notifications when there's comments.
Yep. Oh yeah. What I found out too is we have a bigger following in Indonesia than we do in Germany, which is crazy for me. But yeah.
Might be because of that. I don't know. I wonder if it's because of that bathtub ad or something. Maybe they love weird bathtubs in Indonesia or something.
You might be onto something. I don't know. Okay, how do I find comments on my phone? I don't really want to do it on my computer. All right, I'll just click on the video. Oh, there's us. All right, so I found it. From John Raglan, right? He said,
"Oh,
do you know
it's
who that
our
is?
coworker.
Oh, is it?
It's our, yeah,
Oh, come on!
it's our coworker John."
Okay, our coworker
What?
John. Sorry, I don't know. I don't know. I never knew his last name. Anyway, from John, our coworker. Well, forget that he's our coworker. John said, "Well, I don't feel like it is our coworker because I don't feel like he's seen Outer Banks." But so he said, Madelyn Cline deserves an Oscar.
It is him.
Oh, it is him? Oh, that's fine.
Sean Raglan is our coworker.
Okay. But so
The person whose desk is right up against your desk.
yeah, I know. I didn't know. Okay.
John.
Now I feel stupid. Anyway, this girl, Madelyn Cline. Let me open it up on the bigger screen here.
You should feel stupid.
Yeah, whatever.
Good. I'm glad.
So
Feel stupid.
Okay, John coworker. He said Madelyn Cline deserves an Oscar.
Are you still feeling stupid?
A little bit, yeah.
Good.
So, this girl here, Madelyn Cline, very attractive. We would love to have her on the podcast.
Yeah, I'm sure you would. I don't think she would love to be on the podcast.
I think she would. I think it'd be a good opportunity.
I don't think anyone famous would love to be on this podcast.
This is a good upward moment for all these people. Anyway, let me get to what I'm saying here. So, I guess she's in other stuff too, which I didn't know.
Wow, she is an actor in other stuff?
I thought
What?
Outer Banks was her breakout role. Anyway,
Wow.
Madelyn Cline. Okay, he said she should get an Oscar.
Okay, yeah, but just because someone has a breakout role doesn't mean they've never acted in anything else before.
Well, I didn't know her from anything else. So, let me get to what I'm talking about here, man.
Not a first role, it's a breakout role.
Okay, so, Madelyn Cline, right? She's in Outer Banks. That's what I know him from.
He's an actor.
She's an actor.
Wow.
And we're relating to Outer Banks because I think that's what we're talking about. And
Wait, is that Madelyn Cline? The actor?
no, it's not actually. It's her sister,
Wow.
Olivia Cline. So basically,
Man.
I don't know
Do you think they pull pranks on each other like in that Disney show with the twin, Zach, the sweet like of Zach and Cody, or the other Disney twins that were girls, I think. You just stop listening to me.
Yeah, can I talk again?
What? I guess.
All right, so Madelyn
Whatever.
Cline. Madelyn Cline, right? She's in Outer Banks, okay.
Wow.
So
Really?
I don't. Okay,
That's crazy.
let's just move on. I don't want to talk about this anymore. So the train derailment in wherever.
Oh, we're gonna talk about Ohio chemical spill now.
Yeah. So
We've moved on from Madelyn Cline. John said that Madelyn deserved an Oscar, right?
so
That's what he
there was
said.
a train derailment in Ohio.
No,
And-
I wouldn't know about her performance in the Outer Banks.
So okay. So Madelyn Cline in Outer Banks, right? She, I don't know. Like I'm rewatching it at the moment, and I haven't seen her in anything else. So I don't really know how else she acts, but I think for the character, it works very well. She's a little bit like out of mind most of the time.
A lot of people get cast as type actors.
Yeah, I mean, I think she plays it pretty well. I don't know really any of her other stuff, but I think for the role, I think she does it well. I think there are some stuff that maybe she could do a little bit better, but I don't know if it's her fault or if it's the writing fault.
Like what?
Sometimes I think she seems too dumb. Because
Does she play a dumb character?
Not all the time. Sometimes she's really smart and she figures out some of the mysteries. Sometimes it's like talking to a brick wall.
So she's inconsistent.
A little bit, yeah, but I don't know if that's her fault or if it's just the writer's fault. But I don't know. Like sometimes the way she gives the dialogue is maybe could have been a little different, and it kind of throws you off. But the show overall, though, like sometimes characters are written a little bit weirder than normal. Like the character JJ, not a big fan of him.
Like not natural, not very realistic seeming.
Very much, yes. Like in episode 2, I think. Like she is with her boyfriend at the time, Hopper, and like, they're having this great moment. They're looking at the stars, and then things kind of get a little spicy. But then, out of nowhere, she's like, "Oh, never mind." Like it's not really her fault. It's just more of the writing is just super. It's just weird. Like everything is fine.
She spontaneously decides that she doesn't like this romantic moment anymore, and she leaves.
Like they're laying there, like, oh, look, this is Big Dipper, this is the North Star. Everything revolves around the North Star. They literally say that, actually. And
what the fuck?
and then like out of nowhere, she's just like, you have nothing to be jealous about. Like it won't ever happen again. He's like, oh, that's cool, man. All right. And then you're like, he's kind of getting a little frisky. She's like, you know what? Never mind. I think I'm good. And then she just leaves. Like, what? All right. But then also earlier on, John B., our main character, he gets fired from his job because he was stealing stuff from it, and the girl caught him. Madelyn Cline caught him, right? And she's like, I'll keep my lips sealed because I love you secretly. And so,
Ooh.
yeah, so, but then her dad finds out and he gets fired. And she's like, oh man, how did that happen? That's crazy, man. And he blames her and she's like, well, I didn't even tell. That's weird. And then, out of nowhere, somehow her boyfriend knows about it, even though...
Everyone in this show talks like a Valley girl.
A little bit, sometimes, yes, actually. But, like, the boyfriend...
Now I gotta watch.
So, okay, because the sister found out, and she told the boyfriend, I think, and the boyfriend told the dad. And the boyfriend brags about it to her, and he's like, oh, man, you can't be trusting this, homie. But how does he know? Because he, like, just told the dad, and he already knows, and he's just openly talking about it. How does she not figure out that he's the one that found out and told the dad? Because later, she figures out crazier stuff. She can't figure out the guy talking all this crap about him.
I'm lost.
You didn't tell him. Okay. Hold on, it's getting butt-crack cold in my room. I need to close my window. Oh, my light fell. So, all right, here's how it goes. Okay.
No. I don't need you to explain it to me.
I'll explain it real simple.
No. Okay.
Okay. Boat. Okay.
Boat.
Madelyn Cline sleeping on boat. Okay.
Okay. I'm following.
Main character John B. enters boat.
Madelyn and John in boat.
In boat, yes. John B. borrows some scuba gear. Madelyn Cline wakes up to see John B. borrowing scuba gear. Okay. So, now, she knows John B. has borrowed scuba gear. Only she knows. Correct. Right. Her dad finds out he borrowed scuba gear, but no one could have told him if only she knew about it. Next thing you know, boyfriend of Madelyn Cline is bragging about John B. getting fired because he stole scuba gear. But dad had not told him about it in that time yet because it was too soon. So, Madelyn Cline should have known boyfriend told dad because he knew about it and was telling her about it, and she should have pieced that together. Because little sister had found out about it.
She's just an idiot.
For that moment, yes. But later on, she's like, oh yeah, this piece of the puzzle, it actually connects all up together. It's weird.
Wow.
But Oscar worthy? I don't think so. Good actor? Yeah, I'll give it to her. I think she does a good job.
John, you're gonna have to put up a defense here, I think.
John, comment back saying, why do you think she should win an Oscar? Also, I don't think he actually mentioned she should get an Oscar in Outer Banks. I think he just said...
Yeah. You just have John on the podcast.
That's a good idea. I will... Yes. We'll interview him.
You're welcome.
Tuesday. On Tuesday, I'm coming into work. John, tell me about this. Why should Madelyn Cline get an Oscar? Well, I can't really do his voice, but... John, we're coming for you, and we're coming to know why she should get an Oscar. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, she's a good actor. Maybe she's better in something else, but I don't really know. Talking about movies, though, John Wick 4 is coming out soon. I don't know if we've really talked about John Wick 4 yet, but I'm very excited. I don't remember if I watched John Wick 3, but I think I want to rewatch all of them. Get ready for John Wick 4.
They kind of blur together to me.
They do, yeah.
I don't think I've seen John Wick 3 either.
I think I feel like I have, but I don't remember what happens in it. Like 1 and 2 are just one movie for me, And I can kind of remember what happens in 3, I think.
In the first one, he he just goes and starts killing gang members because they killed his dog.
Yes.
Right?
They stole his car and because the guy wanted to buy his car, but he said no.
And they like destroyed his house.
Yeah, they killed his
Killed
dog,
his dog,
beat him up,
stole his car.
Yeah. And so then he goes and kills the son. The second one is the The second one is the consequences of that, because he kills the son within the holy temple or whatever, and that's a bad thing. And so like the people are hunting him, I think.
So now the gang goes after him, and then he kills them again.
And then the third one, I don't remember what happens in the third one. I know Bobon's in the third one though. But anyway, John Wick 4. It's got Donnie Yen and Scott Adkins, and that makes me very excited.
Don't know those people.
I've talked about them so much on this podcast. Martial arts actors.
Believe you. Oh.
Yeah. 2 very great martial art actors, and I'm very excited to see them in this. But yeah, I don't know.
I'm sure it'll be entertaining.
Oh, definitely. Very much. They're very well made.
I've enjoyed the first 2 movies. Yeah, they certainly don't really leave much of an impression, but they are entertaining.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
I'm sure they'll be better than Matrix 4, at least.
I hope so. I didn't even watch that. I saw the trailer, like, nope.
It's a bad movie.
I'm good.
It's a very bad movie.
Yeah. I'd rather watch Matrix Reloaded. And actually, I don't remember Matrix Reloaded being actually that bad, though. I think I liked it.
Worst part about it is that it's got a concept that could be cool.
Yeah, it's like he thinks he's out of the Matrix, but he's actually still in it or something.
Yeah. So what they could have done is they could have just had they could have made it about layers of Matrix.
Yeah.
He could have been within a Matrix within a Matrix they could have made it like an Inception movie out of it or something, and he never knows which reality he's in.
Yeah.
Right? But they don't do that. Instead, they just have him fucking fight Neil Patrick Harris, the developer of
Ubisoft,
or one of the machines, played by Neil Patrick Harris, and it's just
the new Agent Smith.
It's fucking bad.
Mr. Anderson.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know. I don't have much to say on that. Do we actually want to talk about this derailing train? It is very interesting.
Didn't we already talk about this?
No, I tried to talk about it, and you're like, whoa, no, let's go back to What's-Her-Face.
No, last week, I thought.
I didn't learn about it really till like yesterday.
There was a train in Ohio that spilled a bunch of toxic chemicals and poisoned the water supply, and then Ohio officials were like, the water's still safe to drink. Yeah. And then I saw a video of a reporter like stirring up the dirt beneath the water, and then a bunch of oil coming up.
Yeah.
And yeah, didn't look very safe to drink.
Yeah, they did some controlled explosions and made these giant like green clouds. Yeah, very spooky. But it's crazy. So I didn't really, very bad disaster, but I don't know a whole lot about it. But what I do know about is trains. And I remember a while back.
Do you now?
Yes. So I remember a while back, and this is actually, it's a different cause, but it is still a train incident. But there was actually another one in Texas like a few days ago. But so a little while ago, back when I lived in Washington, an Amtrak train had actually derailed like 20 minutes from my house. And that was a crazy thing.
And that's when you became an expert on trains.
Yeah, pretty much. So, well, like the guy had like fallen asleep or something. They went too fast and they shot off the corner and a couple people died. But
Yeah, no, it's serious. Just a
yeah,
couple people.
but that was crazy. But so the crazy thing is these trains, they run off, I don't remember if it's air brakes or steam brakes, but it's been around since the 1800s. They're called the Civil War brakes. And so the way it works is like the front will start braking and then the braking will go all the way to the back. Right?
Gradually.
Yes. And so and that's why trains take so long to brake, is because it takes a little bit for the braking to get to the back, especially when the train is like over a mile long. And so it'll do like a slinky effect, and that's what causes trains to derail sometimes.
And also, that's like hundreds of thousands of pounds of weight on that train, so it's going to take a long time to slow down, right?
Yes. And so there is a new form of braking, right? It's called electric braking. And when that goes off, all brakes stop at the same time. Now, why don't all trains have this? Well, it's because it would cost, one, a lot of money, and the giant rich people at the train companies don't want to spend that money because they want more money in their pocket. And so...
yeah, pretty much a story as old as time.
Yeah, but it's just crazy. Like, so... because the government was trying to get them to put them on all the trains. But because their lobbyists are so hot and sexy, they reduced it to only like oil, something else, and something else. Only
certain categories of trains.
Certain categories of trains, the HCL types of trains, only those have to have electric brakes, right? And they skirted around many other dangerous elements, like what was on this train, like words that I can't pronounce off the top of my head because it was super crazy. Yeah, I don't know what. The chemicals that were on this should have probably been on that list, but they weren't, and so now it derailed and people died.
So this train didn't have proper brakes.
It had Civil War era brakes, yes, and it screwed it. But yeah, spend a little more money, get some better brakes. Because I believe it was like estimated if they changed all the brakes on the train, I think it'd be like $3 billion. It's like $1 to $3 billion to do that, right?
On what do you mean? On a single train? What?
No. To change all the brakes on all the trains, all the train cars
in the United States,
in the U.S., either only for them or for all companies in total, it'd be $3 billion.
Sounds probably like it would be all train companies.
Yes, and that's pretty much
$3 billion seems like a lot for switching train brakes.
Yeah, but
one company.
That's pretty cheap.
Unless the one company is just the majority of the market, which is entirely possible.
There's like 4 train companies that rule all of America, pretty much. It's
okay, well, then, that's better than some industries.
Yeah, because it's Norfolk Southern, Union Pacific. That might be it, actually. I don't know. Train moguls? I don't know. Train companies? I don't know what to look up here. Train companies. So I guess there's a couple. Indian Railroads, Indian Railroad, Cater, high speed, whatever. But yeah, anyway, they got all this money. Just put some better brakes on there. But the other problem too is that they're laying off all these workers, and
Why would they do that when they
nobody's
could just
working.
not? When they could just not do it and get away with it?
Yeah, because apparently it costs a lot less to buy out people and do lawsuits than it is to change all the brakes.
Yeah, it's just the cost of doing business.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's just stupid. People die, and that's cool.
I don't know how it is with train companies, but with tech companies, they get fined for stealing people's data or mistreating people's data all the time, and it's no big deal because they're making far, far more money off of that data than they are being fined.
But that's different. A tech
How's that?
Well, a tech company stealing somebody's data doesn't kill the person, but a train derailment,
No,
polluting the environment,
that is
pretty
true.
bad. That's really bad. Or
Well, one of these is more severe than the other, but they're both bad.
or the Amtrak train that crashed in Washington. That blocked up traffic for days, which people couldn't work. Like 100 people died. That's pretty bad,
Oh, wow. It changed from a couple to 100 people. That was quick. Ooh.
Amtrak,
Okay.
Washington. Hold on here. It's hard typing with one hand. Washington crash. Amtrak Washington crash. 2017. That's when it happened. How many people died? So 65 injured, 57 on train, and 8 in road vehicles. But yeah, I guess only 3 people died. So a couple. But yeah, no, it was crazy. I remember when that happened. We did not celebrate. But yeah, so
Why not?
I don't know. I like trains. So more sad about the train. But yeah. But actually, this is a good moving on point, because in like 2, possibly 3 weeks, I may be doing a road trip up to Washington. And that'll be fun. And I thought about maybe I'll document my trip up to Washington.
Go on a train?
No, I was gonna drive.
Oh, well, that's lame.
Yeah. Well, because
Trains are cool.
if I could find, I wonder if the Amtraks have the car, because they have car trains, like where you park your car on it and then you just go in. I wonder if I could do that.
Oh,
I might have to look into that. I don't know if because in Germany and like Europe and stuff, they have those on a lot of them. You just put your car on the train, and you go. If I can find that here, I'm taking the train.
that's sweet. We probably don't have that in the United States.
Because Amtrak is terrible. That might be
We
cool.
don't have a nice fancy train system the way that Europe does.
Nope. I believe it's like 70%, because Amtrak is like the only passenger train there is. And apparently like 70% of all trips are late, which is cool. Yeah, so,
Nice.
but yeah, if I could find a train to ride, that'd be fun. But I just want to take my car, because, if I fly out there, I just have to have people drive me around, and that's not fun. So, And before you say, take an Uber, it's a small little redneck town. There are no Ubers.
That's not a feasible solution for getting around all the time.
Yeah, like the closest Uber I could find would probably be like 30 minutes away. So I'm just going to drive up there. I don't know if I want to make it an enjoyable trip or just go through as fast as I can. Because I've already done this trip. When I moved to Colorado, I did this trip. So, but maybe drive up to Canada, maybe drive down to California, maybe drive to the ocean. I don't know. But yeah, might do me a little road trip. Maybe document it. See if I crash and die or something. But yeah, do you have any fun plans that you're looking for?
That would get a lot of clicks.
I know. I
You
just did a
died.
road trip to Washington. I die? Question
I
mark.
died.
3 a.m. phone call. I die?
That's
Question mark. On the road.
That's a good title.
Yeah. Wait till the end where I die. Um.
Parentheses dramatic.
Parentheses not faked, or no, parentheses super real, actually died, corpse not found, suicide forest. But yeah, I would go next week, but I'm going to watch Shen Yun, and I'm very excited. So yeah, I'll talk about that on.
Who's that?
What? Okay, Shen Yun is a Chinese opera. They've been putting out advertisement a lot, but it's a Chinese opera that's anti-communist, and I'm very excited. So yeah, but yeah, so gonna go watch that. Have some fun. Talk about that after. But yeah. You got any fun plans for this weekend? And/or I guess today, tomorrow? It is the weekend.
Probably gonna be watching the new Demon Hunter movie tomorrow.
There's a new one?
Yeah. It's like Demon Hunter Swordsman's Village or something.
Oh, Demon Hunter. I was thinking Demon Slayer. Sorry. That's Demon Hunter. The band?
Oh, Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah. I got confused. Kemutsu
no Yabi.
Swordsman
Yaba.
Village. Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, we going to the movies tomorrow and watch that.
Huh. I'm going to have to hit up my friend and go watch that movie as well. We went.
And then we could talk about it on the podcast.
Yeah.
Wow.
I actually watched.
Wow.
I watched Demon Slayer Mugen Train twice in theaters. Actually.
Oh, did you really?
Yep. Once with one group and once with another group.
Saw that one at the theater as well. That was a great movie.
Yeah, I quite like. Not so big on the ending, but I overall like the movie.
Okay. I thought the ending was good.
I just didn't like that the demon got away. I think he should have died. But
yeah, but that leads into season 2, right?
Yeah, I guess. But I don't know. I think he should have died.
Ignite the fire in your heart or something. Whatever that guy says. It was real.
Flame on.
It was real epic, but I forget what his catchphrase was exactly.
Must not have been that epic.
It was pretty epic.
Yeah, he's like laying there. He's like, "Dog, get to my dad. He'll have the scroll for you, Bubba." He's like,
animation looked fucking sick.
Oh, it did. It was awesome.
Especially like the Demon Slayer Master's fire attacks.
Yeah.
Were just
awesome. I would like to
Um,
see Avatar: The Last Airbender, but in that style.
Yeah, if Ufotable did Avatar.
Yeah.
Woo,
Like the
Man.
water and the fire like that. I like that.
That'd be awesome.
it's
That'll probably
like-
never happen.
It's
But
like
that would be sick.
one of our fans must do it. Now it's like because it's like the old school Japanese art style. How they're drawn, but just have like Aang.
Like the Tsushima Wave or something.
Actually, yeah, I bought it from Walmart. I have that poster.
Is that what it's?
I don't know. Japanese.
Great Wave off Kanagawa. Never mind.
Yeah. Water. I don't know.
The only reason I said Great Wave of Tsushima is because I because of Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah.
And that's where I know the majority of that's where the majority of my knowledge of Japanese culture comes from. Anime and Ghost of Tsushima.
Yep. This picture right here, this is what I have. Here, hold on, let me go grab it.
Yeah, the Great Wave off Kanagawa. The famous Japanese styled wave painting.
I've been meaning to hang it up for a long time. I just haven't though. But I bought it at Walmart for like $1.99.
Well, oh, okay. Well, that's not the that's not the Great Wave.
Well, I know. It's the picture that I have up on the screen at the moment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's it's nice looking though.
Yes. But yeah, it's a pretty nice piece of art, and I wish I could draw like that. But yeah, Avatar in this style would be awesome.
That's okay. You can have AI draw for you like that.
That's the smartest thing you've ever said. That's a good idea.
Yeah. You could also have AI make you ufotable animated style of Avatar, probably in the future.
Probably. Yeah. We're at a good solid hour. You got anything to wrap it up?
No.
No? Cool. Well, thank you guys for watching the Two Guys One Toilet podcast. We didn't actually do an intro this time, but we'll do it at the end here. Episode 25. Very special episode 25. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and hopefully we'll see you guys next week.
What makes it so special?
I don't know. We're at 25 subscribers at the moment, and we have 25 videos.
Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, wow.
Spiritual convergence right there, Bubba.
The stars have aligned.
They have aligned. Yep. But yeah, thank you guys.
Now, if we could just get one subscriber per episode,
Yeah.
we'll keep growing.
Yeah.
And it'll be perfectly aligned.
Yep. So, yeah, if you see somebody subscribe 26, you cannot subscribe till 27.
Yeah, you may not you have to wait.
You have to wait till the episode comes out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully we'll see you guys next time. Good ciao.